Hello, and welcome back to Arcadia Fallen, or welcome to Arcadia Fallen, if this is your first time here. We are the lads, I'm Theo, this is Jack, and we have the eponymous, I still don't know if that's the correct word to use, third lad with us.
Hey, third lad.
Hi.
Say hello, Toby.
This is the first time we're recording this video, and I'm so excited.
This is definitely
for it.
the first time.
Don't tell them the secrets.
No one knows. Anyways, we
Our
had
mistake.
a little oopsie whilst recording, and I accidentally skipped a line.
Theo had a little oopsie. Don't use the collective pronoun, boss. It was all you.
The communist we skipped a line by accident. I think the line was and then it went to next chapter. So we're no longer in the prologue. We are now in chapter 1.
Oh.
Let's
Whoa.
begin. Oh yeah, last time we got stabbed and killed a demon. It's whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
And that's
We've
how
all
you
been there, we've
became.
all been there.
Obviously. And that's how you became the unlikely defender of Anemone Valley. Waking up the next morning feels like a dream. If it wasn't for the happy grin on the spirit who greets you, you would have dismissed it as such. Good morning, fun times. I'm glad to see you awake. It must be nice getting rest from sleep instead of fainting all the time, right? So Victoria sent me. She's really eager to get started on this big old mission thing, so she wants you to meet her outside, like, now. She's already
Big old mission.
She's already in a bad mood, though, so I don't think hurrying up would make her less angry. Anyway, how are you feeling?
Like I got
Like
stabbed.
I got stabbed.
Then blown up before fighting with a demon, so not too shabby.
Yeah, but yesterday was kind of crazy, wasn't it? Well, I'm sure the worst is behind us now, and I mean, it could have been worse. At least we're not being dragged off to the capital right now, right?
What happens now? What's the plan?
Well, finding these demons and sealing them away is our first priority. We can't have any more people getting hurt. And hopefully, while we're looking for a way to stop them, we'll learn more about the spirit locket of yours. It can seal away demons, then maybe you can unseal me from your heart as well.
So that sentence wrong twice in a row in the exact same way.
Shush, silence.
You legit repeated it as to fix it, but you just said it the same way.
Silence.
No one
That's
was
a
doing
great
it like
plan.
you, boss.
Great plan.
Great plan.
Great thinking, Mimi.
Oh, you told my name right. You really think so? Thank you. Let's do our best, yes? The capital.
Why are you so afraid of the capital? You're really quite afraid of the capital, aren't you?
Well, of course. Spirits are not supposed to go to human cities. My mere existence is some kind of crime to them. I don't want to know what they're going to do to me. Victoria.
We should go to Victoria then. So you say Victoria wants to see us?
Yep, she said at once, so probably like yesterday, honestly. We should get going. You walk into the shop now that everything is illuminated by daylight. You can truly see the extent of the destruction left behind by the demon the night before. Every surface is covered in glass or spilled potions. Shelves are shattered, windows broken, and in the middle of the chaos, Elizabeth is carefully cleaning the floor with a broom. Fun times. Mime, good morning. She greets you with a tired smile, and you wonder if she even managed to sleep at all. It is quite a change suddenly having people living with us like this. This sleepy old town really did wake up to quite an adventure, didn't it? I wouldn't mind going back to sleep again. That's just me at the moment.
A little adventure might be good. You never know. Bit of adventure might be good for us.
You might be right. This world is one of constant conflict. There are so many heroic tales you can tell, but the bards rarely capture the pain that sometimes follows doing what is right. I have tried to shield you from such pain, but I now see that if you are to prevail in the challenges ahead, I cannot keep hiding things from you. I know you have a lot of questions. If you want, I shall do my best to explain what I can. Let's go down the list.
How do I unbind myself from mine? Do you have any idea how to get separated from a spirit?
This is so much dead edge cut. Oh my god.
Exorcism.
It wasn't that long.
I know a few, but none of them would leave the both of you to how to put it, alive afterward. My best gulp sound effect.
Great goal.
Exorcism is the craft of demon hunters, and they don't particularly care about the well-being of those affected, as long as it eliminates the threat. You can ask Victoria for details. The way she attacked that demon yesterday, it is clear she has had the training, but why a former demon hunter would now work for the commander of Eridus, I'm not quite sure.
Tell me about the spirit locket. The alchemy table. Last night it changed into something. You called it a spirit locket? What does that mean?
It was an invention that pioneered the modern school of alchemy, a new type of alchemy that was usable by non-mages. It works in much the same way as the alchemy table we use today, but while we now use the power of crystals to fuel our spells, a spirit locket runs on the life force of spirits.
That sounds dangerous.
It does sound very dangerous.
Sounds like an extremely dangerous store of magic.
What's with our stance? Did you see that?
We're very flamboyant. It is. I know, really. We are wearing like a single like black body shirt or grey body shirt, so like, you know.
The turtleneck. That's the least flamboyant thing about him. The grey turtleneck. The man has pink hair.
It doesn't strike me as a turtleneck because it doesn't have like. It doesn't look like anything knit. It looks like a morph suit to me because the collarbone definition.
But it has the neck.
Man has got like a full-on morph suit underneath his jacket. Spirit magic is chaotic, unpredictable, but it was necessary of the times. Alchemists had yet to discover the use of crystals as a power source for their spells, and so spirits were used. It is a powerful artifact, one which is now bound to you, just like mine.
Should I just use triple A's?
Why didn't I think of this?
Did I hurt you, Mimi? How are you feeling, Mime? Did you get hurt during the battle?
I feel fine.
Name correctly.
It might have to be different since, you know, I'm not bound to the locket thing, but to you? If the game devs are watching, I'm sure you are. But if you are, how is it spelled? I could turn on the voices, but I refuse.
That's just mime.
I assume so.
It's a word.
Well,
it's not gonna be mimey. They put a Y at the end. Why would they make it spell like an actual word?
What if they just have a you moment and accidentally like use an already existing thing while trying to think of a name?
And make mime?
It's a big Thorin Oakenshield moment. I was gonna get that reference. Toby had a D&D character. He was trying to think of a generic fantasy name, and he came up with Thorin Oakenshield, which is actually just a character from Lord of the Rings.
It's not my fault those people have the most generic fucking fantasy names in existence.
You have a point.
Honestly, it's J.R.R. Tolkien's fault, not mine.
How dare he?
Totally.
He's been dead for like, what, 30 years? 50 years?
Be careful. Don't start drama with a dead man. He will win.
I don't...
Subtweeting the Ouija board.
It might be different. Oh, that's a lie. And this is also confusing. I wish we could learn more. I'm sorry I cannot be of more help. I'm skilled in alchemy, but the engineering that goes into crafting a locket like this is something else entirely. It is possible that there are mages out there who know a lot more about alchemy lockets and spirits, but locating them will be tricky. You can try and ask Quinn for help. They went to the Mage Academy, so they might know more. Locket.
How did the locket get here? In this shop? Doesn't really seem like it's something authorized by the Empire.
The delivery, baby.
Exactly.
It's been in my possession for a while. It was a coaster before you used it. It was... Sorry. I was too busy making a bit because that was my line. It was gifted to me by a dear friend, and I've kept it safe here ever since.
Jeff Bezos.
Mid-bit.
Shush.
Wow.
I didn't expect something like this, but that doesn't matter. Pardon?
Wasn't worth the oxygen bus, man.
We can talk about that story another time. You have more important things to worry about now.
Alethea? A woman that appeared yesterday. You know her? How?
How? My life did
How?
not begin and end in this shop, you know. Alethea and I knew
Really?
each other a long time ago. Back then I would have called her my companion, but now... Our journeys took us down different paths. She is now the right hand to the highest official in the land.
Office.
She's an old flame? Shouldn't you got some history together? Hmm?
What, too difficult to imagine our dusty old teacher being young and in love?
Yes.
And, never mind.
No, finish that sentence. Do it.
No. Jack, please.
No.
Were
I
you
think you
joking?
Maybe a bit. You've always been my teacher. Guess I never gave much thought to who you were before that.
What have I been teaching you these past years?
Alchemy.
But, well, yeah. But honestly, I've refrained from sharing too much of my own past to keep you from getting too inspired. I should have known your temperament would end up landing you in even bigger trouble than I could have inspired. So there's hardly any harm in it anymore.
Inspired twice. Get a bit of vocab, Elizabeth. Shaking my head, bro.
If you wish to hear it, then perhaps I shall tell you my story. After we've cleaned this up. How's the shop, boss man?
What are we gonna do about it? What are we gonna do?
Everything is so broken.
Everything's so broken.
Oh, sorry.
I don't even know where to start.
We clean.
Oh,
We
there's an old woman
salvage.
there for a
We
second.
restore. What is it that Bear Grylls always say? So, never mind. What is it? What's the meme?
Improvise,
That's
adapt,
the
overcome.
We've already sent a message to Quinn about restoring our herbal stock. Knowing them, they've already got new supplies ready for us. I just need you to pick it up whenever you can. I do worry about the alchemy table, though.
Don't worry, I can pick up what you put down.
I cannot make potions without it, and getting a new one from the Mage College can take a while. Then comes the paperwork for gaining a new power crystal. You'd think it would be easy to obtain one with us basically living on top of the mines, but the last time we needed to change it took us several months. No doubt Goldner, that old weasel, had something to do with that.
Goldner! I get to voice him again. That's a positive.
What do you mean again, Jack?
Wait, what?
What do you mean again?
No.
No again. Reopening the shop might take a while. Hey, paperwork.
Yay, paperwork. Obviously, they have to be careful. God forbid they actually get anything done.
If this could be attributed to mere laziness, I'd be much calmer about it. I'm afraid, however, that Meser Goldner might be doing this on purpose. There's little to be done, so for now, all we can do is wait. I can make the potions.
I can do.
We can do.
Wouldn't I be able to make potions still using the throat locket?
I guess that would be possible, but I wouldn't want to put such a quest on you now that when you are tied up in your other obligations.
Don't worry, it'll just be a side quest.
Restocking the shop will take time. I would need to teach you many more recipes than what you know now.
You'd be bored without me here.
Absolutely.
Be honest, you'd be bored to tears without me here in the shop.
Why have we not got any blush options for the old woman?
I know,
This is
right?
discrimination.
Technically, no one knows about the blush yet because that footage was lost.
Oh shit.
Tragic.
Blair Witch House shit. Found footage one day.
Oh boy.
I'll just have to censor all mentions of
Put like an ominous like a
indiscrepancies.
loud beep to censor it and just confuse
No,
everybody.
really don't do that. It can just be a funny little meta commentary.
Elizabeth looks surprised for a moment, then her eyes soften and she smiles. I must say, your presence does make this sleepy town more interesting. Very well, fun times. I shall teach you. but this cannot interfere with your other tasks, remember? We'll have your lessons here whenever you have the time in between missions. Just come by the shop and find me and we'll get started. She's really like, oh, this can't interfere with the other missions, not assuming that I will do nothing but alchemy. Which I absolutely will do.
Mm-hmm. I have to go. Victoria's waiting for me to go on this whole quest thingy.
I understand. I'll be here in case you have any other questions. Good luck, fun times. Oh, Victoria's standing outside the shop, arms crossed, and eyes glaring at anyone who dares pass her by. This is you, Jack.
You're late.
Good morning, Victoria.
Do you think I would forget Victoria?
Yes.
She's great.
Yeah, yes, you would.
No, I
Why
wouldn't.
did you do some investigating?
What part of keeping a low profile do you insist on not getting?
Oh, right, sorry. Victoria sighs heavily.
You remembered to cast your spell.
Of course. No human will notice me. Unless they are like a demon hunter or possessed by a spirit like that guy yesterday. A mage would probably also see me, so yeah, basically invisible.
Careful, you don't want to make a scene. Mime is invisible to the townsfolk. Aren't you the one making a scene, scolding thin air like this?
Victoria, sorry, it has got to go with my voice then. Victoria simply glares at you, but remains silent. Anyway, what are we doing today, Victoria?
Well, while you two were snoozing the day away, I've been digging around for some information. There are multiple accounts of people having seen the shop burn last night, but who have no recollection of the mob and the dark magic. The general consensus is that it was an accident.
Yeah, someone accidentally threw a rock through our window.
I see no reason to correct this assumption. It would just create unnecessary pain. The shop itself is clean. No trace of anything magical, and if this place wasn't trashed, I wouldn't be able to tell anything had happened. It doesn't leave us with much to go on, really.
Well, we could always go check out the forest. We spirits really like nature, so maybe the demons are angry someone went and destroyed their home.
We already searched that place for clues and found nothing. I think our time would be more wisely spent exploring somewhere new. The mines under this town are suspicious to me.
Okay, bro.
The mine's looking kinda sus.
Oh, please don't. I'll walk away right now. I do not believe it is a coincidence that these events are occurring right on top of a large seam of magical crystals.
Do we really have to go underground, though? It's creepy. The mines.
Yeah, what's up with them?
So
Why are you so certain you'll find something in the mines? I'm not certain of anything at this point. That would be foolish. However, the crystals mined down there are powerful conductors of magic, so it's worth taking a look.
But underground caves are so creepy, though.
As opposed to overground caves?
Obviously.
Yes.
Really don't
It's
know what
worth
you mean
a
by
look.
that, boss.
Because because mine's are like
Aerial
under
caves.
the floor. But like, yeah, there's caves in the side of a mountain, which are like above sea level, I guess.
Kind of fake caves.
It might be creepy, but it does sound like something worth investigating more, don't you think?
I know you're right, but still.
Mime.
Victoria gives Mime a pointed look, and the spirit's mouth zips shut instantly. Then those hard eyes turn to you.
Ooh. Look, alchemist.
That is us.
Alethea might have put her trust in you, but I am not so easily convinced. So it would be much appreciated if you kept your opinions to yourself. I just want to help.
I want to clap back so bad.
I just want to help. I'm stuck with you anyway, and it's not like there's anything I can do to make the situation worse.
Well,
so maybe we should just try to work together. Figure out this mess.
You could murder someone, that'd probably make it worse.
Yeah, I could kill Mimi, whatever.
They do have a point. Victoria does not look amused, but she clicks her tongue and sighs.
Fine. Let's get to work.
Oh. Quick, quick.
Mime, you're staying close to me. I won't have you running away from me again.
What? You run away? I would never.
Just stay where I can see you.
Understood. Flower shop then?
Yeah, flower shop.
Cool, cool. Fun times. What in the world happened? I heard your shop burned down, and I got this message from Elizabeth asking for new supplies, and who is this? You barely get through the door to the flower shop before Quinn showers you with questions. But when Victoria enters, they back up, concern quickly turning to apprehension.
Just another Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Tuesday?
Tuesday? You sure?
That specific order? Yeah, the shop burned down. We're all out of lavender. And this is Victoria and Mimi.
Hi, it's mine, by the way. Quinn looks very disturbed, but listens attentively as you explain last night's events.
And now I'm stuck with these guys until we've solved this whole mess.
I put too many T's in attentively. Attentive. How did I? Fucking hell, I don't even know how I said it. Hey, that's not. Hey, that's not. No, wait, that's true. Fun times. I consider you a good friend, and I want to help you. No, I am going to help you as much as I can. But this whole affair puts me at risk. We have to be very careful. The door to the flower shop suddenly bursts open, causing everyone to freeze in surprise. A tall, intimidating man steps inside, his cold eyes lazily taking in Quinn's little shop. Ah, Meser Goldner, what can I do for you today? And this is you, Jack.
Meser Goldner.
Oh no. Quinn looks nervously at the man as he glides around the shop, looking at the beautiful plants with disinterest. You feel Mime move to hide behind your legs, despite her invisibility.
I was simply in the area, and I thought I might drop by.
Oof.
As you have probably already heard, the alchemy shop suffers a most unfortunate fire last night, and I just wanted to make sure that our only other magic shop was still doing well.
Man just swapped accents on a dime.
And you're saying that as if all of us don't do the exact same thing.
No, that was like insane. I went from French to British. I went from Pierre to Peter.
Sorry, it shouldn't be.
Whoa.
That is
Peter,
very
yeah.
kind of you,
It's
sir.
French. I appreciate
As you
it.
can see, nothing out of the ordinary has happened here. The man chuckles darkly.
Do forgive me for having my doubts about
Sir,
that.
would you like some
No, it's a
lozenges?
vampire. With some aniseed holes.
Just know this.
He steps awfully close to Quinn, staring them down with thinly veiled disgust. Sir, 5 foot, please. Social distance.
The people of this town might have tolerated you this past year, but I will continue to watch you closely.
Where is this accent going? I'm so curious. Do we want to call in Victoria, or do we want to step in?
Call in Victoria. Call in our sword woman.
You glance over at Victoria, but the woman is already moving. She steps up to stand between Quinn and the man, her dark eyes hard. Victoria has very hard eyes.
If you are not here to make a purchase, then I believe it is time for you to leave, sir. Who? Now listen here, you little. Don't you know who I am? I don't.
Pierre, that's who.
I also don't believe you know who I am. So,
Oh, sorry. I apologize.
So, Eruth has finally sent someone to keep track of all these magic folk. About damn time. I assume you are here to investigate this establishment. I knew it! I just knew something suspicious was going on here.
What a powerful accent.
You are quite wrong. The only thing remotely out of order I've found here is you, threatening an innocent shop owner. So unless you want me to file a report and send it back to headquarters, I suggest you be on your way.
The man sputters, but leaves in indignation.
I'll remember this.
Sound like you're about to go into a musical number. Quinn sighs in relief, their shoulders turning slack. Thank you.
Do not think I did this as a favour. The man was being a nuisance, so I stopped him. I thought that said dropped him. Like, I was just gonna be like, whoa.
She fucking ended him.
Yeah. Monsieur Goldbert, no more.
Did you call him Goldbert?
Yes.
Meser Goldner.
Oh, Goldner.
Yes.
Meser Goldner, no more.
Goldbert.
Who was he anyway?
There he is. Meser Goldbert is the owner of the mine. It's his name now. It's canon. Despite the fact that the very ore that created his wealth is magical, he has a dangerously low opinion of mages, and is quite vocal about it. Luckily, most people in this town do not hold his word in high regard. He's somewhat of a joke, albeit an intimidating one. Intimidating sounds about right. As far as I've heard, he started his life as a common farmer. When the mine was discovered beneath this land, he suddenly gained quite a lot of wealth almost overnight.
God, that'd be horrifying. Just like digging up like a hole in your backyard, and all of a sudden, just a bunch of mines.
Oh
just
no!
Straight through.
Oh god!
Just like a vein of mines.
And they just show up. They just show up mining.
Mimes aren't. It's not like a job. Like, we discovered mimes in 1606, and the government's been covering up that they're like a natural disturbance.
They're
too big for the Paris economy. It's funny, I like that.
That money went straight to his head, if you ask me, so now he wants the people to treat him like a nobleman. The townsfolk did not take kindly to that. While he still makes good money on the mine, most people simply avoid him. To someone like me, however, he is very much a threat, and he knows it, hence these little visits. But that's enough doom and gloom for one day. Please, Fun Times, tell me how I can help. Quinn looks shaken, but eager to change the subject.
I'll take an order number 5, an order number 9.
A number 9, a number 9 large.
Number 9 large.
Oh, it's so good.
What can you tell me about spirit lockets?
Not much, I'm afraid. Magic is a broad field of study, and I specialize in, well, plants, not spirits. Tinkers in particular would know a lot more about such a mechanism than I. Luckily, I just happened to get word that one of my former classmates is taking an interest in the mine and will be visiting to do some research. She might already be be in town, but knowing her, she went straight down there as soon as she arrived. We need supplies.
Yes. Elizabeth needs supplies. Do you have anything left in stock we could use at the shop? Stock shop?
This could either be like a botanist's shop, or just like an old woman's house. Right? Like the drawer, the chair, the cupboard, the paint, like framed photos of flowers.
Our supplies
what they look like.
were completely destroyed.
Just to remind themselves, that like, ah yes, that's what a rose look like. I don't have a whole lot left, but I'll give you what I have. I'm sure you and Elizabeth will put it to good use. When I get more things back in stock, I'll be sure to let you know. Quinn hands you 2 bundles of lavender and some other herbs. Herbs. I'm from Yorkshire. What can I say?
We'll get going.
Good old Halifax and Huddersfield. There's other places with a H up that far north I can think of.
Hull.
Fair.
Home.
Hull.
Arrogant.
uh, did you say the line, Jack?
I thought I said it.
Okay.
We'll get going then.
Very well. Please be careful out there.
Elmsley.
You walk out of the shop and continue on your way. After about 10 minutes of walking, Victoria taps you on the shoulder. I thought I said slaps you on the shoulder.
It would appear that we are being followed.
Wow, it's popular.
What's so
No.
popular?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Really?
Okay.
Really? Do you think so? Do you think it's some villain? Villain? Do we need to fight them off?
Probably just a pervert. So let's be honest.
That's fair.
Would you be quiet? Be so dramatic. Just follow my lead.
You follow Victoria down a side street. No one else is around, so you stand there and wait for a moment, and another. And then a familiar, timid face peeks on the corner. Big red eyes are widening in fright when he realizes he's been caught. And this is you, Toby.
Ah,
Yeah.
You got a kid from the shop.
You're
Oh, I
in
know
big trouble,
you.
mister.
You came by our shop the other day.
Your family fucking murdered me. And the boy looks a bit embarrassed about having been caught, but he waves at you shyly.
hi. Sorry, I didn't mean to,
What's your name, kid?
Victoria's voice is surprisingly gentle, and the young boy flushes bright red, bowing his head.
What's your name, kid?
we missed out on that.
I'm Kim, Mom.
Mom.
Ma'am. Ma'am.
Hello,
I'm
Mom.
here,
I'm about to take a
ma'am.
bath.
Can we help you with something? Something we can do for you, Kim?
Now listen, kids. If you go to a back alley and someone says, "Can we help you with anything?" run. Very quickly.
No, you ask for their rates first.
Ah, true. Kim looks up at you hopefully. He wrings his hands nervously.
I'm looking for my brother. Do you remember him?
Ah, yes, I remember him well. I took him hell deep, if I believe correctly.
Damn it.
We
know what you've
came
got.
into your shop yesterday to buy a remedy.
If you're expecting any higher brow joke in this video than that, you're gonna be disappointed.
My jokes have been sick, bro. I haven't made
Which?
any.
Yeah.
Honestly, last recording which these guys ruined. I was on the ball. I was so
You
fucking
were,
funny.
you
These
were.
guys ruined
It's
it.
tragic that
Yeah,
it's gone forever.
Yeah, Theo dropped it.
He didn't come
Yeah.
last night, so I was wondering if maybe you have seen him.
Oh, I'll make sure he did. Sorry.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Lie.
Your brother attacked me last night.
I hate it when that happens.
He appeared to be possessed by some kind of evil spirit. You know, he almost looked like a demon lord. A demon himself. I've been reading.
You've been watching too much isekai.
A demon.
Watching too much
lord is
isekai.
brain.
I haven't seen him since then.
Oh, that's awful. My brother's nothing like that at all. He's always taking really good care of me, protecting me. Whiny little bitch, I hate Kim. But ever since he got that new job,
What new job?
I'm not sure. He said he was running errands for some guy. The pay was great and not nearly as dangerous as working in the mines. Man's become an Amazon delivery driver. Piss bottle moment.
Truly.
Your brother was in the mines?
Yeah, it was real tough on him. The boss there is super mean. The workers get hurt all the time. Where's Margaret Thatcher when you need her to close that shit down? My brother was in an accident too once. One of the tunnels collapsed and he got trapped under a big pile of rocks. After that, his head used to hurt all the time, but the alchemist has a really good potion that helps him with the pain. Codeine.
Which guy? Do you know who he was talking about?
He wouldn't say. Honestly, I was afraid that he was getting into something shady. But anything's better than working in the mines, so I didn't complain about it.
We need to get to the bottom of this.
Let's split up and search for clues, gang.
We can help figure out what happened to your brother. Sounds like he might have gotten tangled up in some sort of the stuff we're investigating.
You'll really help?
No, JK.
No.
Get fucked.
Stab me, why would I help him?
Thank you so much. I promise I'll do my best to help you as well. Fucking pumpkin. I hate him so much. I'll start by seeing if anything my brother left behind can tell me who he worked for.
Just be careful. It's not safe for a child to play detective. Stay out of harm's way.
I'll be careful.
He runs off.
I'm surprised, Fun Times. You handled that situation well. Finding this kid's brother will be instrumental in uncovering the truth.
And also, you know, keeping him from killing other people will be a bonus. Will also be a bonus, right?
Right.
Blush.
Okay, honestly, you know, thank you. I want to blush.
You
Blush.
simp.
Let's blush. Let's blush.
No, you cringe.
Blush. Let's blush.
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 Cringe. Ooh.
Ooh. Thank you. We still have much to do. Let's keep moving.
Right, go team. Woo.
Go Team Woo.
And with that, we should probably call it here, right?
Yeah, this is a good place to end the episode.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us for episode 3 of Arcadia Fallen. Because of the lost episodes, I don't remember if we made the joke about smashing like and subscribe. So do it. Never mind.
Don't actually. If you're already subscribed, unsubscribe.
Please.
If
No,
you've
don't.
liked this
No,
video,
no, please,
dislike
please.
it.
No,
If you
we need
enjoy the
followers.
content, make sure to leave the bell undinged and maybe report our channel while you're at it. It's really good for engagement.
What should they report us for?
Don't bother disliking
What
it
should they
though.
report
No
us
one,
for?
no one cares about that anymore.
Terrorist
that.
content. Endorsement of crime.
Of
All
course.
the good shit.
Of
Yeah.
course. But yeah. Bye bye.
Thanks for watching. Bye.